What's up, man? As y'all can see this title, man. Welcome to the struggle zone, man. But as y'all can see, this title is called "The Noi Is A Lie." Now, first off, let me preface what I'm about to say by saying this: I'm not attacking the Nation of Islam. I'm not attacking Minister Farrakhan. None of those people. But I do want to make a statement, and then I'm gonna get off of here. I'm not gonna be long-winded like a lot of these cats. I'm talking about in references to when they say that we have our eyebrows is a different texture than our hair. You have Brother Ben come out to defend Minister Farrakhan, Nation Islam, and Malcolm for saying that against Brother Polite and Inky or whoever that was coming at the Nation of Islam. All right. So let's go and get this straight. First off, our hair and our eyebrows is not a different texture. I left that in the comment of Brother Ben's um, video that he recently did. What I'm telling you is this: our hair and our eyebrows is the same texture, just like the hair on our face. It's the same texture. The reason why people think that it's a different texture is that our eyebrows don't grow. I used to have an afro, right? My hair is short now. I got waves in it now, but I used to have an afro, right? My hair was thick. When I was young, I used to had a fade. My hair gets real thick, right? But if I cut my hair down low, real low, it's not gonna be kinky like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be that thick. It's gonna be smoother. You dig what I'm saying? Name me one time you know anybody who had long, real thick eyebrows and it was kinky. Our eyebrows don't grow. It's always at a consistent uh, length. It don't grow like the hair on our heads grow, or our beards, the mustaches may grow. It's the same texture. It just looks like it's a different texture because it looks smooth. Our hair is not straight. It looks smooth because it's short and it's a small space. It has nothing to do with our hair being different or our hair used to be straight. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. That's why I say quit listening to these people. Start using common sense. Just start using common sense. All you have to do is use a little bit of common sense. Our hair and on our head is the same texture as our eyebrows. The eyebrows on it look straight and looks different because it's short. Look, my hair now is short, but if I remove the waves out of my head and to cut my hair low, my hair is gonna look just like my eyebrows. But it's not gonna be the same when you grow it out in a bush. So although you have Brother Ben defending the Nation of Islam, it's okay as a man to say, you know what? They were wrong on that point, and you can still support the Nation of Islam. It's okay to say, as a man, I don't agree with that. Quit feeling like you have to agree with any and everything somebody say. You dig what I'm saying? Like I love my parents, but I don't agree with any and everything they say. I'm my own man. I got brothers and sisters. I love them to death, and we don't always agree. I'm my own individual. They are their own individual. You dig what I'm saying? So you don't have to accept any and everything the Minister Farrakhan say, hook, line, and sinker, just because he's helped you. You know what I'm saying? You still have to be a man and stand on your own feet and say, you know what? He's right about how to eat and how to live. He's right about standing straight up and being respectful to your women. He's right about all of that. But when it comes to this hair issue, he was wrong. Minister Farrakhan's wrong. Malcolm X, they were wrong. They were wrong. We got to get out of this mindset that we have to accept something and believe in any and everything somebody else say. Just because we have an emotional attachment to an individual, you don't have to agree with everything somebody say. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. So Malcolm was wrong, and Farrakhan is wrong. Our hair on our head is the exact same texture as our eyebrows. Our eyebrows just stay short for whatever reason. That's just how it is. But it's the same fucking texture. So don't let them tell y'all that BS. It's the same texture, man. Peace out, man. I'm out of here. That's all I want to talk about, man. Yeah, Afro Troop. I do agree that the NOI should get behind the ADOS movement. It should, because whether you agree with everything Tone and Yvette say, you ain't got to agree with everything. Just get behind it. They not hurting you. Just get behind the movement. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. I don't agree with everything Tone and Yvette say. For instance, I'm not gonna get into everything I don't agree with, but I'm gonna make this point. The only thing I think that we need to get out of mindset that there's some things that we can't do on our own. It's some things we can do on our own. Before the reparations and all that come about, many of us behind the scenes need to be working towards something behind the scenes to develop for our people. And that's basically just how I feel about the situation. And the reason I say that, because like I said, I'm gonna do a show eventually on this. There's a lot of things that we can do, you know what I'm saying, that can get done. And just like we shouldn't shit on the ADOS should not shit on other people who try to do something around that. Because we can all play our part and come and meet somewhere in the middle. But yes, NOI should get behind it and support it 100%. 100%. They want us to vote. They need to give us something for that vote. Point blank. Period. I'm out of here, man. Yeah, you right, Afro Troop. I've seen a couple things with irritated Genie, and a lot of these guys they really have an issue because the ADOS is our people starting to separate ourselves from the Pan-Africanist ideology or the Pan-Africanist mindset. And like I say, my point is, when people talk about Pan-Africanism, me personally, I look at Pan-Africanism as a form of escapism. That's all it is. It's a form of escapism. You say, well, what do I mean by escapism? Escapism is a thing where people need to find something to escape from reality. You know what I'm saying? Some people use drugs to escape. Some people use the Bible. But a lot of our people use Pan-Africanism. It's a fear tactic. You're afraid that the big bad white man is going to take something from you, so you don't want to build nothing here. You need an excuse not to build, not to develop your communities. So instead of doing what you're supposed to do here, you say, let's run to Africa. That's all it is. It's a form of escapism. And we really got to get out of that mindset. We have to get out of that mindset for a reason like, look, how are we going to help Africa when we don't have a pot to piss in? How are we going to help Africa if we don't have a pot to piss in? We in our own country, in our own nation, the continent, we are at the bottom of the barrel. Here, we're at the bottom. So how the fuck we gonna help Africa when we can't help ourselves? How we going to? Africa has their own problems. We have our problems. They need to take care of their thing they got to take care of at home. We need to take care of the things that we have to take care of here. It's just that simple. Nobody's bashing Africans, but you can't come here from Africa and telling us that we wrong for doing what we doing when you're not even taking care of the people in your own fucking country. It's just that simple. It's no hate. It's no hate. I just think we got to take care of our own. We got to take care of our shit here. Irritated Genie. He's very misinformed. And just because somebody talks passionate and talks strong and tell you how much they love you, man, you look at their actions. Look at their actions, because they telling you that you need to support these candidates and not get nothing for it, they're not your friend, they're your fucking enemy. Straight up and straight down. They're your enemy if they're telling you that. We can't have it both ways. Either we're gonna ride for our people or we're not. We gotta quit running. If you run in Africa, you got European powers and people in countries like China also is dominating Africa right now. So you're not gonna run from just because the people around you look like you don't mean nothing. We got tricked in that same shit with Obama. Just because he looked like us, we voted for him, we came out and supported him, and we didn't get nothing out the deal. But everybody else got something out the deal. Our goals need to be policies. Let those of us who understands the political side of things as far as the ADOS go, let them deal with the political side. Those of us who understands about building and understands about creating economics and resources, let us handle that. You know what I'm saying? There's a role for everybody. And let me say some of this, right? A lot of Pan-Africans, they say that the ADOS is going to these white folks' bag and they don't want nothing for this white man, right? All right, cool. Let's dissect that a minute. When you have brothers and sisters that's attempting to do things outside of the white people of the dominant society, they don't support that either. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Let's talk about Umar Johnson. I don't like Umar Johnson. I think he's another idiot Pan-African. That's what I think. But when he came out and said that he wanted to create an independent school specifically for black people outside the scope of the European schools, the white people schools, the public schools, he want to do it independently so they can create their own curriculum. It was Pan-Africans that's had a problem with that. You can say what you want to say about the cat Ali Muhammad, but he say, let's create our own institutions so we can govern ourselves, educate our own children, grow our own food, do all these different things. Pan-Africans don't even support that. And he's talking about doing it independently of the white man. It's a few more guys, but even when they had that debate with Dr. Reggie and Sharif Bey about the Moors history, right? At the end of that debate, it was the Moors who wanted to unite with the Pan-Africans. It was the Pan-Africans who came against that. You dig what I'm saying? So my point is this. If you trying to do it independently of Europeans, they got a problem. If you go to the Europeans and try to get something out of them, they still got a problem. So no matter what you do, they're going to have a problem. They're going to have a problem no matter what you do. Yes, we can help Africa, man. But before we can do anything for Africa, man, we got to do it for ourselves first. We got to take care of home first. We had the strongest opportunity or the strongest uh we we have the strongest Negroes in the world that can put an end to all this shit. We can put an end to it. But we can't do it singing Kumbaya. We can't do it being too nice, being too friendly. We have to do it by taking care of business, man. Period. And sometimes in doing what we got to do, some feelings is going to get hurt. That's just what it is. Some feelings is going to get hurt. And we have to hurt feelings because nobody mind hurting our feelings when they raise funds, when these Europeans raise funds to help people like Dylan Roof. Nobody cares about our feelings when they raise funds and help and support George Zimmerman. Nobody cares about our feelings. So we shouldn't care about anybody else's feelings when we're fighting and trying to get something for ourselves and ourselves only. We can help Africa, but it cannot be on the emotional kumbaya rhetoric. And we have to take care of ourselves first and build ourselves up first. Point blank, period. There's no in between. We got to take care of business, man. So share, like, and subscribe to this video, man, to this channel. We have more content that's gonna be coming out soon, and I keep y'all posted ahead of time when I'm about to go live. Y'all should get notices and everything like that if y'all subscribe. So hit me up, subscribe, like, and share. Peace out, man. Y'all take care.